Spring is in the air, guys, and so it's that time of year when we visit our favorite garden center. I'm Marlene, and welcome to my home and garden channel. In today's video, I'm going to be stopping at the Home Depot to see what they have to offer, and I'm going to be looking at plants that are both for your garden outside as well as for inside your home, and going over a few names as well. So here you will see that they have some beautiful hydrangea. They had the red ones and lots of pink ones. And today they were actually going for $24.98, and I just thought that they were so beautiful. It's a little bit pricey, so but you have to pay to get that kind of beauty. But if you wanted something that costs a little bit less and you have the patience for it, you can always get some of these blue hydrangea. These were for $16.98, so definitely another option for you there. And here they had the flats where you have like approximately 12 per tray of different plants. They had wax begonia and lots of pansies. And I've done previous videos showing you how to plant and care for them, and I'll link those at the end for you. And as you can see, they had lots and lots of them to offer there. Next, I saw some beautiful calla lilies. And these are actually repeaters, so they'll come back, every spring, as long as the weather is not too harsh in your area. They had the beautiful pinks, they had some purple ones, and some white ones as well too. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Next thing I saw was some beautiful geranium, and this is a must-have for your garden. They smell so nice when you cut the spent blooms, when you handle them, they just smell so good. And they are very great for containers and for window boxes, and pretty easy to care for too. And there was this spectacular arrangement that they had there where they had a tropical plant in the middle and they had beautiful calancho surrounding it, and I just thought that that was so gorgeous. They also had lots of petite roses, and these are great for borders, or you can even put them as a focal point in the center of your garden if you have the space for it. And the next thing I saw was salvia, and these are part shade plants, and next to them they had cyclamen, and I thought that these would work really well together, and the colors kind of match, the stems along with the salvia blooms. And these were actually going for $5.98. So they make a good pair there if you have a part shade garden. Ferns are always good, great to have. And next to them I saw lamb's ear, and these are so versatile. They pretty much pair well with most of the flowers in your garden, because they have that muted color. Then they tend to, blend well with almost any color, pinks, purples, reds, yellows, multicolors. And these were actually going for $1.58, and they were actually in 4-inch containers. Next thing I saw was the marigolds. These are the larger variety, and they have the smaller ones, as you'll see in a moment there. And the good thing about these plants, why I like them, is because they last for a really long time in terms of lasting from spring right through to autumn. And you also get the seeds, at the end of the season, so you can always plant them the following year. Of course, if you start them from seed, it will take a longer time, for you to get your flowers, but definitely an option worth considering. And then they had beautiful mandevilla, and these, are runners. So if you have a nice trellis, you can, put it next to them, or you could put them against a fence and just support them a little bit, and they will be so gorgeous in your garden. And these were actually in 10-inch containers for $29.98. So definitely worth considering. And of course, you need to have your garden soil, so you'll always want to make sure that that's on your list as well. And the prices range, from left to right. They go from lower to higher. And on the end, they also had some organic soil. And that's, like for your veggies and so on, if you're trying to have, extra clean eating. So next we're going to go inside and take a look to see what's going on in there. And I saw some beautiful moth orchids, and I thought these were so gorgeous. Aren't they beautiful? You just trim your flowers back when they fade, and they'll come back for you with a little food. So definitely worth your time. And the calancho, you can see that they had some inside as well too, but these are of a lighter shade. So let's take a closer look at the orchids. And these were actually going for $14.98. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Definitely worth considering there. And guys, if you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed to my channel before, I do hope that you will hit the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell for future home and garden topics. And these were a little unusual. I'd never seen them before. I may have overlooked them, not sure, but I don't remember seeing them. And I'd love to see your comments about these. They put fern in there and they put, succulents in there. And of course, I'm sure there are other things that would work as well. So I'd love to hear what you thought about those. And then next we had some beautiful Diefenbachia. You can see they had different varieties of them there. And these are perfect for your home or for your office or even a home office. And they're pretty low maintenance, so always a good choice if you've never tried it before. And this right here is a beautiful bird nest fern. You don't see too many of those. And down here we had some ficus bonsai, and these were actually going for $19.98. And next to it they had the ZZ plant and the prayer plant, and these are also nice to for indoors, for your home office and so on. And they also had some containers that had multiple plants in there for a little variety. And of course the fiddle leaf fig, these have been showing up a lot in recent years. They're really nice, and especially if you have a modern type style in your home, then these fit in very well. They were actually going for $89.98, so it's a little bit pricey, but it does get bigger as the years go by. You can always propagate them, so it's definitely a good choice if that's something you think you'd want. And then here, they had the Rex begonia, and this is an example of a Rex begonia of a different species, but as you can see, they bloom after a while, and they can be really beautiful. So I hope you got some great tips today from what I had to show you. I do thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best in your garden and in your home, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.